Okay, but Ashley, have you heard of WikiFeet?
Oh yeah, no, I'm too scared to look at my score there.
You have a good score.
Oh, really?
I give you the solid. Yeah, you're a 4 out of 5.
I don't know what WikiFeet is, but cool, 4 out of 5 is great. I'm really happy for you.
The end of season 3 left people shook, right? Camille's pregnant, Alfie's heartbroken. So
yes.
What's in store for Emily in season 4?
Oh, more shock. More drama, more shock, more bombshells, more romance, more fashion. It's basically all the things, but more.
Alfie's heartbroken. So what can we expect in season 4? How's he doing? Tell us.
How's he doing? How is Alfie doing? Gosh. Alfie has just kind of had to take that little bit of space to figure out what's going on. His whole world's kind of just come crumbling around him. He's only just kind of got to that stage in his life, well, in his Paris life, in his new life, where he feels safe around these people. He's got the girl he loves, he's got his friends, and that kind of takes that turn. So this, coming into season 4, Alfie's definitely a lot more vulnerable in his approach.
I can't wait to ride the train home back to Paris after leaving that wedding.
Imagine,
that's not great.
Imagine the talk on the chat on that train.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah. Does anyone need anything from the shop?
Yeah.
Water? I don't know. Do you share the bottle or do you get your own bottle of water? What stage are you at? But yeah, definitely a little bit more vulnerable for Alfie. Just trying to figure out what's going on and what his next move's going to be. And obviously just respecting Emily's choices, I guess. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. First of all, I've never talked about it, but you don't know how amazing it feels to be the one who delivers the bombshell at the end of an entire season. And that's the most beautiful gift Darren ever offered me.
Yeah.
To I've watched so many shows and I witnessed so many bombshells, and I kind of wanted to say it in a caricatural way because I knew that there was going to be a music, a zoom, and everything. But it's such a moment. But I needed to verbalize it. Sorry.
Thank you for verbalizing it to me.
I feel like with the baby, he's trying to create a better world for the baby to come in. And so he wants that Michelin star. He wants the woman he loves, and he puts everything in motion for this to happen.
I have to say that I'm Team Gabriel. Because the show is all about love, and Emily, she's in love with him. So if she stops to be in love, the show stops. So I have to say that she has to be in love, and the best story of love is the impossible story of love. Romeo and Juliet is impossible. So Emily and Gabriel, it's impossible, but it's love. So I decide to choose Gabriel.
Strong answer. Does anyone want to take Alfie's side?
I would love to, but I can't top that.
I'm not gonna take Alfie's side because you know what I think? I think that those relationships are toxic, and Emily should be focusing on work.
She should move on.
She should work. She came to Paris to work in a marketing firm. This is what she should be doing. What is this thing running after the boys?
We can't not talk about Emily and work. I just talked to Samuel, and when I asked him, "Are you Team Gabriel or Team Alfie?" He was like, "I'm Team Emily. Get back to work." So
that's funny.
We know from the trailer that there's going to be some tension between Emily and and her colleagues. So tell me about how she works through that.
In the workspace? Yeah. I mean, honestly, I think that we all, first of all, we all love each other so much. It's so fun when we get to play tension because we always keep each other laughing. Emily's become more confident in her space at Agence Grotto and kind of what she brings to the table. And I think Sylvie's starting to really notice that as well. And I really appreciate that this season there's a camaraderie between the two of them that continues throughout the season, where she acknowledges she's pretty good at her job and she's still the boss, but there's more going on that meets the eye to Emily. And I think that there's a little bit of in-house tension, but at the end of the day, they all love each other and they all just want the common goal, which is nail the client, you know, what the clients are looking for, and to be the best versions of themselves. And any tension dissipates when they when they all win.
In the trailer, we see Julien telling Emily off. No more interfering. And clearly there's some tension between them, which has been brewing over the last, few seasons. So tell me about what this season holds between Emily and your character.
Yeah, I feel like we're gonna reach the climax of this feud between those two. It's like, but at the same time they're fighting, but it's more like a brotherly, sisterly fight. They love each other, they fight, they laugh at each other, they you know what I mean? So yeah, we're just gonna see where this is going to be, and I can tell you that Julien is not gonna let Emily step on his toes.
And the mother, Sylvie, has to deal with these kids.
She does.
Every season, I feel like Emily's look changes, and it really corresponds with what she's going through and what we can expect in the narrative for that season. So tell us about this season's wardrobe and how it's an expression of what Emily's about to show us.
I think if we look back on season 1, when we're just meeting Emily and we're trying to visually understand who she is, her wardrobe represented the fact that she's bright, bold, bubbly, a little bit too obvious at times, and a constant optimist. And I think her wardrobe really solidified that. This season, 4 seasons, 5 years later, in us filming, she's wearing the pants within her relationships to Paris, and she's more grounded on the level of like where she's walking. So there's less heels, more loafers and flats, more pantsuits, more tailoring, more monochromatic, less mixing of colors and prints. There's still that, but it's just minimalized and it's just kind of more tailored and chic this year. So she's feeling more silently confident.
Ashley, big fan of your work.
Oh,
Joyride was my favorite movie of 2023.
Oh, thank you.
You are hilarious, and you're known for these amazing lines on this show. And there's an instant classic in episode 1 where Mindy needs money for Eurovision and is like, should I sell pictures of my feet? I died.
No, my favorite part of that, a little behind the scenes is because it's like, she's like, oh no, but it's like so demoralizing to do something you did in high school, right? Which I think is just like, what I love about Minnie's lines is it's not like, none of it's a joke. Like she completely means that in the moment. She's like, but like the funniest part about that is you notice I'm wearing socks in that because I do not have pretty feet. And like, Paul, my boyfriend's always like, look at her feet, they look like fists. Like from dancing, like my feet, I'll show you later. They're like, they're crazy. Okay. And so I was like, no one wants pictures of these feet. So I was like, guys, why would you write that in?
Let's call it niche.
Yeah, I guess.
Okay, but Ashley, have you heard of WikiFeet?
Oh yeah, no, I'm too scared to look at my score there.
You have a good score.
Oh, really?
I give you the solid. Yeah, you're a 4 out of 5.
I don't know what WikiFeet is, but 4 out of 5 is great. I'm really happy for you.
We should look up your WikiFeet after this.
What?
Okay.
I've looked up Lucien's WikiFeet though. I can tell you what your score is.
I don't think I want to know. I've got a whole day of press. I don't want to be depressed.
It's not. It's good.
What is
it?
5 out of 5.
5 out of 5? Come on.
No, see, okay, no, 4 out of 5 is actually really bad.
What?
No, because you can get like 4.8, like all that stuff.
No, okay, well, let me get in the comments.
That's because you have like normal
I'm getting in the comments. I can't believe
that 4 out of, that's like 80%. 80% is not good on a test.
I didn't know. I'm gonna.
Isn't it like a C on a test? Okay.
No, I think listen, for comparison, Ashley, also I got a 4. So I just, you and I are the same. What an honor. What an honor.
He wants to be 5 anyway.
I know. I died when I read that. I died when she delivered it.
Darren, I love that we saw Lindsay Lohan is a fan of the show. She's been on social media and, liking posts. So she clearly is excited to see season 4. What does it mean to you that the show has attracted so many fans from different parts of the world and different industries, and everybody is watching with the same amount of excitement?
I love it. I mean, it just speaks to the universality of the show, how it does have a universal appeal, and I think that's a credit to the amazing cast and the sort of the positive, optimistic vibe, I think people respond to that as well.
So I didn't know that she was liking pictures. I had no idea. I didn't know Lindsay was a fan. Honestly, it's so wonderful just to bring anyone joy with this show and to make someone smile and laugh. It's like the best part about my job on this show, and it always surprises me when someone will say that they're a fan that I would never have expected, and it just makes me happy that we get to make people happy. So I love that Lindsay's a fan.
Like the video? Then hit the button, or better yet, drop us a comment. Then check out our latest videos here, and don't forget to subscribe by hitting the button here for more celebrity interviews and entertainment news.